Just as other Nigerians have been asking the federal government of Nigeria to release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally or apply political solution to his issues, HURIWA have also urged the President of Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu, to release Nnamdi Kanu as he did to Miyetti leader. Hello guys, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I beg, share this video, let it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is going on in the Nigerian political landscape. Civil rights advocacy group, the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has described as unfortunate the decision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to press ahead with charges of terrorism against the leader of Miyetti category, Bello Bodijo, but has fortified the prosecution theme in the case of Nnamdi Kanu of the indigenous people of Biafra. The right group said the decision marks of double standard and is therefore unconstitutional. Besides, HURIWA said there was nothing wrong with the decision of the indigenous peoples of Biafra to ask the people of the southeast to observe a period of solemnity in commemoration of all the eastern Nigerian people who were killed during the 30-month-old fratricidal war, just as HURIWA has called on the Southeast political, religious, and traditional leaders to present a common position to the Nigerian government. So May 30th marked as a national holiday in honor of the heroes passed from the eastern region of the First Republic Nigeria. HURIWA has, however, cautioned that those voluntarily willing to go about their lawful activities should be free to do so, but they need to know that millions of Igbo and eastern regions reside dead fighting to keep the rest of us alive and safe, and therefore honoring the dead with a solemnity is not too much to ask for. HURIWA commended the government of Abia State on the diplomatic way it has handled the decision of the indigenous peoples of Biafra to call for a memorial, just as the Abia State Governor Alex Oti has said his administration is not interested in going into unnecessary confrontation with the promoters of the May 30 sit-at-home in the honor of those killed during the Nigerian Civil War. On the refusal of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to free the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, HURIWA ascertained thus: "We found it unbelievably disappointing and shocking that the Federal Attorney General and the Minister of Justice, Lateef, who has insisted on charging Nnamdi Kanu to court for terrorism, has now chickened out in the case of the Fulani head of the Miyetti category that had constantly supported acts of terrorism by armed Fulani attackers of farming communities in the 8 years of the corruption-riddled Muhammadu Buhari-led government." HURIWA stated that over 6,000 farmers were murdered by armed Fulani attackers backed by the cattle owners, just as the right group wondered how such a leader of a group that constantly supported attacks of farmers is now a free man. HURIWA argued that it is simply brutal act of hatred for the Igbo ethnic nationality for the current president to insist on charging Nnamdi Kanu for terrorism only because his group flouted the Eastern Security Network to chase away suspected armed Fulani murderers, but the same administration that arrested the leader of Miyetti Allah over charges of terrorism for establishing armed Fulani vigilante in Nasarawa State has now discontinued its prosecution. Mr. President, your action of freeing one person only because he is a Fulani, but has decided to press ahead with the frivolous charges of terrorism against Nnamdi Kanu because he is an Igbo man. It's not so different from political apartheid policy, which several human rights laws and Section 42(1) in brackets of Nigerian Constitution are lauded and described as discrimination. HURIWA record that on the Miyetti leader's case, in which Tinubu's administration chickened out of fear and political favorism, the trial judge, Mr. Eyong Eko of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has discharged the leader of Miyetti Allah Kategori, Bello Bodijo, of an alleged terrorism charge filed against him by the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation. In a ruling, Justice Eko discharged Bodijo after counsel for the AGF, Aderonke, moved on oral application for the withdrawal of the 3-count charge. At the resumed hearing on Wednesday, Aderonke informed the court that she had an oral application. So the lawyer said the application was under Section 108 of the Administration of the Criminal Justice Act, ACJA 2015. She said the request was further predicated on the power of the AGF under Section 174 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, adding that the Attorney General of the Federation had instructed her to withdraw the charge against the defendants in the interest of justice. Counsel to Bodijo did not oppose the application, thanking the AGF for his magnanimous gesture. His lead counsel, Ahmed Raji, subsequently urged the court to discharge the accused person under the sections referred to by the prosecution. The right group carpeted the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef, for erroneously saying that the offense of the detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, is a difficult one and can only be resolved by a competent court of law. He added that since the matter was already in court, it should be left to the law to have its way, while pointing out that Kanu is being held in accordance with the Constitution. He added that the matter was still in court. HURIWA described the above statement by the Attorney General of Nigeria as unfortunate and shamelessly unlearned, even as the right group demanded to know from the Minister of Justice, Lateef, under what law the leader of the Miyetti Allah, the leader of Miyetti Allah category was initially arrested on the orders of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and even dragged to the Federal High Court by his Attorney General. Justice Inyako had on Monday dismissed the request by Kanu for the restoration of his revoked bail and the removal from the custody of the Department of State Service (DSS) as to a house arrest. But HURIWA described the judgment as unfortunate and sad. So guys, you've all heard it now. What's your take on this? Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. But share this video, let it go viral. Thank you for always stopping by. Bye for now.